So you have attempted to extract the root of your client's issues. You've done your traditional techniques and you still haven't gotten there yet. And I know that can seem very frustrating, makes you doubt your skills, and even maybe want to curl up in a ball thinking, why the hell did I choose this career of hypnosis? Well, let me tell you that this is not your fault, first off. And second, I'm going to give you an actionable step to help you get to your client's root as fast as possible. And so, first off, when you learn the traditional way of hypnosis, maybe you've learned to do the induction, the deepener, the suggestibility, maybe you've learned regression, maybe some inner child, maybe give them an audio. Although all of these things can be helpful for some clients, the fact is some clients just won't be completely 100% going to fit in that mold, right? And so if they don't, and the root hasn't been established yet, or it may seem that it's not working for you, it is not your fault. It is not your client's brain's fault. It is the fault of the technique that you've learned or the script that you've learned. So I wanted to make this clear because sometimes when we're in that frustration and that stress, we cannot see the big picture. But that is the truth of the matter of this. Most hypnosis training school train you to go a very structured way that does not fit how a biological and physiological human mind and body works, right? We do not fit into a script. And so that is the first thing. Give yourself the time to breathe with this information, because this should be a very, very eye opening and enlightening, because it is not your fault. So now that that's out of the way, the second thing that you want to do, if you still haven't had the ability to find the root of the problem, let's define what that is, right? If a client comes to you with wanting to shop the binge eating, for example, and the root cause is what causes that client to binge eat, right? That is the truth of the matter. And also, we can define root cause as the reason as to why that client still has a problem. Because the client comes to you and they're like, I want to stop binge eating, I want to eat healthier, but I still have this. So really, they know what they need to do, right? They know that they want to eat healthier. They know that stopping the binge and stopping the sugar or whatever it is that they're binging on, that is the root. That is what they want. That is the behavior that and habit that they want to stop doing. And so getting to the root of that is getting to the reason, or maybe reasons, there's multiple reasons as to why that client still has that unhelpful, unhealthy habit. And so you want to think about it this way. And I know that this is very, very basic, but we overthink and we forget about the shit, right? So when you go into your session next time, pause and really say to yourself, okay, this client, Jane Doe, came to me for binge eating. And I wonder why Jane Doe still binge eats despite them knowing it is bad for them. That is it. That is the anchor that you want to keep in your mind in your session. I wonder why Jane Doe is still binge eating, even though it's harmful for them. And I know you get this intellectually, but when going into the session, we forget this because we're so caught up in trying to fix the client's problem. But the thought and the anchor that I suggested you embody allows you to be more curious. And when you come from that place of wondering, you go more into an exploratory mode, an investigative mode, instead of fix it mode. And one of the biggest reasons, and I would say 90% of the reasons why hypnotherapists have a hard time helping their clients get to the root, is because they are trying to fix the problem instead of allowing the clients to explore it first. And so when you allow your clients to just explore, this is what I tell my conversational hypnosis questioning students, is that, in your session, your role is just to ask questions. And each question you ask, you are allowing the client to take their backpack of problems or problem they came to you with, and each question is going to take things out of that backpack, right? Like, that's all you're doing. You're taking each of the pieces in that really messy ass backpack all the time with each questioning, and however many questions it takes for you to get there, eventually the client will have all of these items in the backpack, and then they can see and they can start to make a choice as to what to do next. And once they have that choice that they didn't before they came to you with, that is how they solve their problem. This is therapy 1-to-1, right? Therapy, not therapy 101. When a client has a different choice, a choice that they didn't have before, that is when the problem eradicates. And so that is your only job. It is not to fix, it is to wonder why they're still keeping this backpack full of bullshit in their life. And once you help them explore that and see that, that is when they can make a choice, which then allows them to find the solution that is best for them. Therefore, the problem will cease to exist, and the results that they'll have in the future compounds with time, and you'll have that immediate result of the problem being solved, as well as they set themselves up to find new ways to deal with issues, right, in the future. And so this really, really gets to be simple. A lot of the times the work, especially in the hypnosis world, like learning very complex language patterns, memorizing that shit is like not even necessary. All you need to do is ask your clients questions. The spotlight is on the client, not on the hypnotherapist, because that doesn't make sense, right? And so I hope that this insight helped. If you have any questions at all, let me know, and I will see you shortly. Let's make a massive impact together, one conversation at a time.